Welcome, welcome, welcome. Where was the other artwork before this one? I kind of just stopped. Oh yeah, it was the Umbreon. Oh yeah, true. It was the Ninetales. Yeah, I wasn't like that big on the Ninetales. How are y'all? I'm doing pretty good. I'm honestly just tired. I'm probably gonna do a early gym session today. We'll see how that goes. Let's see here, there. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Oh, fuck me over. Oh, fuck me over. And all this for what I said. Didn't mean to make you fuck me over until it's over. I'm thinking of the things I said. Didn't know that it would start a fight. Why would you respond like this? Knew it would get back to me in time. Telltale heart run over. Poetic only when you're sober. You would be a lie to say I didn't see you coming. And count on the days when I knew that you would. Oh, fuck me over. Oh, fuck me over. And all this for what I said. Didn't mean to make you fuck me over until it's over. When you try to make it right, it's just
What up, what up, what up, what up?
that I'm inside. Stab me in the back with both edges of the knife. No one's gonna hear
Honestly, maybe this is like a little bit too harsh. Dun, 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 ba, 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 ba.
all this pain. Count on the days when I knew that you would. Oh, fuck me over.
Oh, fuck me over. And over.
And all this for what I said.
Wait, let's.
To make you fuck me over until it's over.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Wait, let's see if there's something on Facebook. How are you both doing, by the way? How is your artwork going, Busman?
Space might do some good. Never thought the worst of it. Never thought you'd cheat. I know that you tried it.
Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Battle Academy. Damn. Love when. Wait, why is it so? Oh. 3, 2, 1. Dude, my champ one is pretty cool. Wait. Is that Uvital? Uvital. I can't tell if that Crobat card is fake or not. Sometimes the cards just has like, they look like special. And, I mean, it's like not a bad... Well, let's see here. This one is this one. There, card market. I don't give a fuck about you. Card. Hey, what up, Cloudy? Read card, create opponent, only wake up. Time to go to adventure. Ooh. Wait, so this card is like $10. $10 on already on this one, if it's in good condition. And it looks to be alright. These rainbow ones, I'm a little bit scared about. Tyranitar. Tyranitar GX. Oh, okay. Wait, are these cards even real? Da, 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 da. This is also. Yeah, fuck. I just don't know how to. Hey. Full screen. What up, Kev? What up, just a cool guy? Dude, if these. I think these rainbow cards. So this Ivital is like, was it 10 to 12? Yeah, probably 10 to 15. Already this Mega Sableye and Tyrantrum goes from like $20. So that's like already 30. Then it's just a question if this Crobat and, to be fair, this other card could be Garbo. Garbo. Wait, I've been outbid? Where? And by whom? By whom and upon what? Ooh, oh, this Pikachu card? Okay, this Pikachu card, I think is gonna cost a lot. Because I think this is like a $50 card. So it's now at 20. And in the worst condition, it goes for $40. Oh wait, but but those are French cards. Wait, English, poor, filter. Yeah, $50 for the worst version. I mean, like, Speed Draw. It's a good game there. Ooh, I usually play Sandbox and Battlegrounds. Okay. Last time I played, I think it was 3 years ago. Nice. What was I supposed to do? Dude, I don't know. I'm just not super huge fan of. Somehow I gotta make the face a little bit more interesting, I think. I don't know. I'm a little bit ready to use clock out of this drawing though. Oh, we have the ruby here, right? Ruby. Diamond ruby. Diamond ruby. This is what up, Playvision? How are you doing? Yeah. Animal hospital. Ooh. Let's see if we can find a good diamond here, Shad. Ooh, I think it's this one I usually like. Like maybe like that, maybe? Da. Horizontal. Distorted. Wait, by the way, can you guys hear the seagulls? What up, Rasa? I don't remember how to pronounce your name, but I do recognize your name, yeah. There. And then we go here. Oh, is General Rick here? Let's see there. To be fair, this is pretty. Let's see there. Let's see there. Don't worry, no pressure. Was about to vent about something there, but I remember that this is a live chat. Yes, because I want Sora yell at everyone like how he always does. One of my cats ran away for no reason. Did it run away, or do you mean like just like disappeared for a day or two, or do you mean like actually completely disappeared? This shape is a little bit wacky though, not gonna lie. Not super happy with the shape, I guess, but it's fine. Let's see there. Oh yeah, we haven't even added shading and stuff to the eyes. That's kind of crazy. Smooth criminal. Yeah, we're not listening to any music right now. Huh. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Maybe I'm gone. Maybe I'm gone.
Maybe I'm gone, maybe I'm gone, but you couldn't see lies away, memories.
See there, that's so weak though.
And it's like you never noticed. Never had a chance to hold it. Just sing your lullabies, lullabies, put me to sleep. And with these lullabies filled with lies, go and leave me. The miles turn to silence. We years will learn to forget. Crazy how life can just move on. It's a lot to hold on. Regret is a song that played it all wrong. I can remember the pain. You said you come back one day. I guess I'll exit.
This looks so bad. I'm still watching, I'm just drawing. Yeah, nowhere Kiv, nowhere Kiv. I'm so focused myself on this. Yeah, same here. Ooh, no, that's a bad one. Renders. Round brilliant. Why are we crashing, bro? Why are we crashing? Your lullabies. Pokemon. One Piece. Ba, ba, ra, ba, ba. NL. Aren't those like super expensive? Jesus Christ. Dun, 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 dun. I have all my lore in a notebook. Ooh, nice. Good progress. Petal. Thank you, Alien Life Form. I'm a little bit tired, not gonna lie. Let's see here. Do, 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 do. Also, kinda, I don't know, my computer's like also been slow, which is like, I mean, it is what it is, but. Check. No, 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 no. It's not that type of deal. Like, I've done the troubleshooting. Like, I always have a lot of stuff open. You know, dual streaming, Photoshop, Firefox, Google Chrome. Like, I always have stuff. You legally have memory issues? Ooh. Well, let's see here. Boom. Boom. Then 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 boom. And then small. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. I don't remember. How did I do the? What did I use for the this one? Okay. And then the other Espion. What did I use here? Oh, I actually did use that one. I guess I used. Dude, look how bad this is when you like zoom in on my old work. It's even worse than like. But this one just looks so fire. Like, at least you can kind of see the fur things here. This is bad though. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. By the way, Bossman, you're overreacting a little bit about the banning and stuff. Like, first of all, you're just making other people wanna have mod if they don't have it, and yeah, it's supposed to be a smooth and silent process. And yeah, you're wait, boss. I told you it's not supposed to be. Well, this guy I think has typed. I mean, this guy was like a super spammer though. I only allow it this time, but also why yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, also, especially. Wait, Busman, I need you to confirm that you heard what we said. If you aren't able to, I will remove your mod. How much time did it take? I don't know. This one has been just taking very slow. But this one is probably taking like 6 hours. Okay, nice, nice. Minimum? No. But also the thing is that like Alien, Alien, I don't even know if you know why it works. This is the issue. Okay. Wait, Claudia, can you confirm that you hear me? Okay. Okay, no, that's fine. I just wanted to see that people could hear me. I removed Busmin's mod because I spoke to her twice and people in chat. So if she's not listening, she will get it back later when she confirms that she heard. Because I've said this too many times. No, but the thing is that like the spamming is fine. To be fair, that spam is probably okay. But Busmin has not listened the last time I've spoken, so I need to confirm that she actually listens, especially when it's like a repeat thing. Nice. This part here looks bad. Let's see there. Let's see there. Head. I don't get what you call. You should go back in time then. Give. You should go back in time then, because I explained it multiple times in a row. No, it's fine. Don't worry. You like Adam Sam so much? I just want. It's very hard when it comes to like a Sam. I mean, I like him a lot. A lot of things is just like I never got to be able to get like a Sam when I was younger, so that's one reason. I think it's a design is badass. I think using spoons is a very cool way of thinking of how it comes where. I really think the spoons are really cool when it comes to like having a magic weapon. I think it's like something that like is silly. Well, it's not necessarily silly, but it's like for some reason it just looks badass in this way. Yes, you didn't get banned, Busman. Yes, they can see your messages. Shadow Rick. I also like how Alakazam looks like I don't want to say Kakashi, but like I like how like a Sam could either be like the good guy who is like kind of like Snape or Mace Windu in Star Wars, but also could also absolutely be the villain. But I mean, you got wait. I don't know. The issue is that I don't know if she's reading because like the issue is if she just starts taking over the chat about speaking what she should be, I will mute her, and it's basically just her doing the yeah exactly wise man or evil yeah exactly. He's either like the he's either like the good guy who seems like he has like some edge to him, kind of like Bakugo also from like My Hero Academia. Okay, this is take a 10-minute break. Yeah. What was I talking about? I'm getting a call right now from work. Be right back. Okay. Welcome, welcome. Shadow is fine. Boom, 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 boom. Shadow, nice. Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, if I'm in a meeting, I leave. Sometimes I had a video or something at least. But I was in a meeting. That's also why I was typing earlier. Because because I was actually working. Boom, boom, boom. Aliens don't accept. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Mm, mm, mm. Dun, 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 dun. Mm, mhm. Yeah. So I will just explain this right now. I assume she's here. I see that Busmain already left the Discord too. If people are fighting against, like, or behaving poorly, I will just mute you. Um, Busmain has been told multiple times to not, for example, talk too much about banning people. Banning people. I've been talked to her, tried to speak to her multiple times. She didn't answer. I did a very light thing of just removing her mod because that's the only way to reach to her. Then she was typing way too much in chat for no reason, and that's why I muted her. Now, will happen to everybody if this happens. Um, this could have you spent like, yeah, it was never a big deal, but yeah, just so people are aware what happened. Is this AI? No. We starting to raise. Oh yeah, Chrissy, don't worry about it. No, it's fine. And also, you used to call it. It's fine. Like pretty much the like I said, like we're not supposed to like ban people completely. It's fine if you mute them. If you do it too quickly, it's just like it's advised not to because like there's a yeah. I need to go to the gym though. Then when I was here, what up, Sans Gamer? How are you doing? How are you guys doing? It's just like yeah. I have a question. Do moderators have to rejoin every? No, no. This is also the thing is I actually give out mods easier than what people think because basically when people are here and I need mods, I just give them mods and then I just let them know that I might remove it depending on reasons. And if I'm lazy and I don't see two, and they basically listen in the start, I just let them keep mod. But like also people should understand that like the mod isn't like a privileged position. I mean, it's like technically privileged by the fact that you can mute people, but that's just because you're supposed to do what I say. And if you don't listen, obviously you will lose the mod. It's not complicated. But there are plenty of mods who they don't even ban people, which is fine. It's not like you work for me, but you have to do stuff for me. But like that's kind of the intention. Yeah. See ya, Crazy. And also, like, people are like, it's absolutely fine with people come and go. There's like nothing negative or bad about that. Like, if you have busy stuff, if you want to do other stuff, absolutely go ahead and do that. It's totally fine. I don't want people to feel pressured that they have to be here in stream. Duck, duck, duck. Uh, 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 I need something else, bro. Also, this diamond, I guess it's wait, let's see if I can go to the old Espion. Espion. Espion, Espion card. No. No, no, Kiv. No, no. There's nothing like specific. I also don't want people to like act like the mod means more. Obviously, in some sense it does, because like you're probably not gonna get mod. Oh yeah, this is an old one. Wait, what? Where does it look like this? Uh, uh, uh. Spotlight, background, SPM pixel work. What kind of diamond? Shad, what kind of what even is this? What did I use? This is such an old one. Dun, 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 dun. 3D crystal. Maybe I just found a crystal ball or something, and yeah. Opal. Opal promises very typical white. Yeah, I mean, I should be able to change the color of it though. Opal, opal, opal. Dude, I swear my stuff is. Oh wait, I think this is the one. Or maybe I'm confusing it. It's not round enough. Though I'm almost wondering. What fucking stone is that? It's not this one. It's not this one, but we can try it, I guess. Now, yeah, I don't know. Let's see if we can do this one, though. This is see-through. This is a blue diamond. Didn't we have a blue diamond earlier? Do we like this? Yeah. Yeah, cabinet. Yeah, true. By the way, I forgot to screen when I said so because I forgot to spam. Off topic, but I like how people are not spamming AI. I'm sure they are nice people. Yes. This is also well, Kivka, the only reason we are not spamming AI anymore is because we are not in the stream. That's kind of the reason why. Um, because I don't have really have viewers right now. Um, there's like no new people were being fed into the stream, so there's just no new people, and therefore there's no new people spamming AI. And also, people kind of join when we see other people spam. Also, we had the other message. What was it, like pre-recorded? Though that one isn't as good. It should be red, yeah. A red dot on. Oh yeah. I mean, I can also just like this. I can just like duplicate them like a million times. And here, then hue, saturation, color, some reddish. Oh, that's true. I almost forget that. I can still change the color of the eyes. I always forget that part. Then we go here. So that's like yellow, green, blue, pink. The pink one does kind of fit though. Maybe it should be, yeah. Then here. Maybe that is a little bit too orange. Then let's see. Ooh, damn, that's strong. And then here. And then we go back to head. Do we think the star shape here maybe isn't that? I mean, not much. I like this star. I mean, it's a little bit cute. What up, cute? How you been doing, Carpel? Thank you a lot. That reminds me that I think there's gonna be that Pikachu card is probably going on sale. Bulbasaur. Maybe it's too late. 51 minutes left. So this goes for about $40 right now. This card has creases, and it looks terrible at the bottom there. I don't know if this is played lightly or poor, or if it's like good. This is obviously horrible though. But the thing is that if we go to this website here, this Pikachu here. Already the worst condition is like $60. So this could be a card for like $80. I don't know how easy or hard this card is to sell. I mean, I assume it's easy. Question is, how much would I get to sell this card for in the future if I use Tradera? Card is some reverse. Let me check that card. Oh, you have the Flutter main? Espanol. Oh, you have Spanish cards? Yeah, look at these. $150. Yeah, no card here. See, this one's $70 though. Is this a... Yeah, this card is... Like, look at this one. To be fair, this one hasn't been sold. But this one is absolutely ripped in the middle. Now... Yeah. It's an apple emoji. Yeah. Oh yeah, true. I mean, it probably did. It probably was in a child's like pocket or something, and was put in the washing machine. I remember I once, when I was little, forgot my cards in. I think I no, I think I put my clothes like in a, what's it called, a pile or whatever, and then I think my parents took them and then like cleaned them. So like obviously it's my fault for I even made the pile. But I do think that the cards I had weren't even that valuable. I do remember that I thought the cards were cool. But that's about it. I remember there was a Cloister card, which I really liked. I don't remember. Let's see if we can find that Cloister card actually. It was a close up to Cloister. It was either this one. It was probably this one or... Fuck, I remember it was like another close up. Huh. No way, what's this one? Oh yeah, chat. We should look into... I need to know how to get transparent paper for ink. But it seems like it's an expensive thing. Look at these. Opening Trainer's Toolkit. Wait, where are the videos? I have me, chat. Fuck.
For businesses in the e-commerce space, live chats and...
It's so rainy outside. Oh yeah, I remember watching this video. Where is... Oh, these are so cool, by the way, Shan.
Cornered drawer so I could anchor all of the cards to the same corner to try and align them to be as even as possible. And using these little foam double-sided sticker things, I added those to each layer so that one by one I could stick the cards to each other, slowly going up until we get to the top. The outcome holds together really well, but it's rougher around the edges than I want it to be. I mean, honestly, it looks great in video, but when you're holding it in your hand, I can feel where the edges are just slightly misaligned. I don't want there to be any room for scuffing or any places where something can become undone. I want it to feel like it might have been created this way. A Pokemon card intended to be 3D. This
I also feel like the edges, you don't want it to look like the cards were stacked. Yeah, these are super cool. I feel like you want to have an edge on the side, because I don't think it looks that cool when you look at it from the side.
feels like a craft project. So I've got my
Like
first
when you can see
Pokemon,
through the
really
cards.
Cool, great proof of concept, but I'm just getting started.
How
So
will you
next,
do that
I'm
though?
gonna
I
do
don't know.
Butterfree, but I actually don't have a lot of cards. I only have 2, but they're both holographic. One with a holographic background and the other with a holographic frame. But because Butterfree doesn't touch over any of the edges, I could technically cut out Butterfree and have 3 layers. So I'm going to use this random crustal Pokemon card to sort of fill in that middle layer.
3
And
layers?
just do the Butterfree on that layer, if that makes sense. I just want to see how the 3D effect works with just 3 cards, because I need to try and find a process that's going to work for a whole deck. And I want to see how the holographic effect works
whole
with
deck?
3D cards. Now with standard holographic,
Like a
there are
massive
2 types
card
of
then?
Holographics, one where the color is in the background of the Pokemon or within the frame, and the other where it's outside of the art. Hopefully it looks really cool to have both. I'll get the holographic frame and the holographic background, and let's see if that gives it a bit of pop. I first cut out the middle frame with that random Pokemon card. I only really
People are used to phones. You have to have the phone to the side. Give.
exact frame.
Hey, what up, Lauren?
Butterfree
How are you
card,
doing?
Which had that little indentation because it's a stage 2.
But also
And using
there's
that
a natural
as a guide
algorithm
the
for
middle,
shorts.
I glued it to a thin bit of foam and really cleanly as I could cut out around those edges. And then I did the same for the other side. The idea being that this would pad out in 2 directions, adding that double thickness and creating that depth we want. Other than that, there was only one Butterfree card to cut up because the back one would be all in one piece because I'm using it for the background of the holographic section. The front card with a holographic frame would also be the foreground Butterfree. All in all, the result is...
Oh, now I understand. Okay, that's super cute. I like that.
Nice having double holograph.
Okay, now I understand his idea. Okay, well that's actually really cool.
I think we're getting closer. We're getting really close, and it's really clean.
I like that
and
a lot.
Flush. Much more professional than our Charmander. But it's not deep enough, not 3D enough, so I think we have to have at least 3 depths. But I think very soon we're going to have the perfect system to create...
There's one
many
super cool one with
3D
Loud
Pokemon
Red.
cards. I won't rest. if
Loud
good enough,
Red.
and I also don't like doing things that take too much time when I can automate it and use technology. See, cutting out all this really thin foam, doing that like 3 or 4 times for every card I make is going to get real tedious. But I have a laser cutter, which is much more accurate than I could ever
Laser
down
cutter.
to like 0.01 of a millimeter. So Rob and I started to create a contraption for how to perfect the 3D Pokemon card thing, starting off with just some cardboard to try and perfectly match the outside edge of a Pokemon card and create a window so that I could use this to sort of layer up. Now I was
Oh, you did? You have 30? That's cool.
Mainly just to nail the size parameters.
Which card was
because
it?
I'll need a different material.
One mistake that guy would be,
The next
especially if it's a
problem
very
I'll
expensive
solve
card.
is
I know, right?
actually stacking the
That's
cards
probably why you
on
don't
top
do
of
it
each
on
other. I
expensive
wanted this
cards.
to be perfect.
But I've seen a guy do it with Loud Red and IR.
To
To be fair, it's probably just like $1, $2, but I mean, like, hey, that's a lot of them.
Cut a template that perfectly housed and fit.
And he
within
probably bought them for
every
$3
room
each
so that
too.
we could, in theory, layer the cards and my cutouts one on top of the other with a perfect alignment at all of the edges. Essentially, a template that we could use to build these thick 3D Pokemon cards that would be really satisfyingly clean-edged all the way along, front to back, top to bottom. So we have some early proof of concepts. Now we also have a system to perfectly apply with micromillimeter precision layers of Pokemon cards. Now it's just time to cut up a few more Pokemon cards and see if we can perfect that 3D style. But so far we've just done some pretty straightforward Pokemon cards. I need to stretch myself a little bit, which is why next I'm going to be doing an item, a potion, because if I'm going to do a whole deck, there's going to be different kinds of things, but actually I think the most challenging one will be these energy cards, because there's not a lot of ways I can make this 3-dimensional, but I want it to feel like it suits the whole deck. Then if we can nail that, let's finish it off with a perfect Pokemon. Now that I have a whole system in place to, in theory, make the perfect 3D Pokemon cards and...
Can you remove your mod for a second? What do you want to test? Is there something you want to test? Is there something you want to test? There.
They're pretty simple and straightforward. Prepping it all by pre-cutting the cards. One obviously wouldn't be cut because it would be the background, and then I cut up each layer, leaving the frame as the top layer entirely separate.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44. This is a first look at the current industry-leading AI app builder, and you wouldn't believe the kind.
Now it's time to put the card together. With my laser cut plastic card, I could build out the layers and create elements of separation. And the more depth, the better, but also the thicker the card. So it's just sort of about choosing where the depth should be to make it as effective as possible. And in this case, the potion needs to be as close to the viewer while the background needs to be further away for it to look impressive. Having the laser cut plastic card to perfectly align with not only with the cards, but also the interior edges just creates such a polished look. It's still hand cut out around the cards and the artwork itself, but it just gives it a polished sort of framing mechanism that makes it all look really high quality. I also realized that having all these 3D cards would mean that the artwork that I carefully cut in the middle would be vulnerable to breaking or bending. And if these are going to be used in play, you need to be able to pick them up without worrying about breaking them. Which is where these come in. The top-loaded card protectors. These really thick plastic covers that are just too thick to be playable, but are pretty useful to protect high quality or rare cards. I cut these up and basically had two clear surfaces that I could laser cut to exactly the dimension of the card and use as the second last layer, creating a protective film, but I kept the frame of the card for last. I wanted that to go on the outside so it still has the look of a Pokemon card. And I think with some of the 3D cards I've seen, they look really cool, but they're really limited to being 3D inside the artwork area for the most part. This would give it that final level of pop to tie the whole thing together and give it a really sharp element of polish. Next, it was time to figure out the energy. This was a little bit more of a puzzle because there's not a lot of clear ways that I can create depth here. And there's clearly an item, thing, an object in the middle, in this case, shadow energy. So I was just gonna have to try and bring that as much to the foreground as possible and push the effect to the background. Packing out the middle of the energy icon with little bits of plastic card laid on top of each other. Eventually, I had the icon in the front, the frame around the edges. It was just a matter of putting in that protective layer and then the frame on top. Last but not least, it's time to put my whole process to the test with a really polished Pokemon card. I went with this Haunter because he looks really cool. He's got a clear sense of depth with the trees and background. He's in the middle, he's got a hand in the foreground and a hand in the background. So there was a lot more cutting around to do with this one and it took a lot more time, but in theory, with careful layering and building up, I could create a sense of depth with this.
I will never do that.
More so
I swear, every time you see this though, you say like, oh, but that knife is probably like super sharp and I mean, you only draw straight lines, right? You even have a tool.
any of my cards so far. And with more
I suck at
polish
these things though.
because of how refined my 3D Pokemon card process has become.
To be fair, I do think after you've done 3 cards, you probably don't fail if it's not like super detailed.
Layer by layer, these pieces of
Oh, really?
in, slowly building up the
How did you
depth
feel?
and
How was
stretching
it, Robin?
as cleanly as
They can
possible,
hurt, lol?
gluing
Okay, 'cause you
each
hurt
other until we ended
yourself.
up to the foreground, which I saved, of course, with my holographic card to give it that extra bit of shine. Put on the laser cut screen protector layer and the frame to finish it all off. These are my final 3 prototype 3D Pokemon cards, and I love them
Nice.
so much. They took a lot of time and effort. But
Yeah,
I
and then
love
we have
that
the
my
edges
process
too,
refined
which is really
enough that
cool.
I can make multiples of these, and they're really effective. But I think the real indicator as to whether
Oh,
I did a
sorry.
good job or not.
Why can't I see people's channels without mod? Kirk, you remember for a second? Oh. You can't because when you're a mod, you're supposed to be able to investigate. YouTube is just trying to make sure that people don't go and raid or like join other people's what is it called, channels to like harass them or something. But if you're a mod, you're probably not the troublemaker. So you're not like joining a live and then like entering someone else's channel to like shit. Yeah. Liberty is my pride. Nice. But yeah, no, it's just to make sure that people don't raid other people's channel.
Will be from a true Pokemon fan. And you know what? It so happens that one happened to visit me in the office while I finished this project up. I have a special guest with me here today, my son MJ, and I want to know what you think of what I made. And you can tell me which one is your favorite. You ready? What do you reckon? These are a bit different to normal Pokemon cards, aren't they?
Still battle with them.
You reckon? Yeah, do you reckon I should?
Yeah.
Now it's a lot of work to make them because there's 60 in a deck, but I'm open to it. But I need to know if they're good enough. Are they good enough?
Yeah.
Which one is the best?
All of them.
Okay, all right, that's a good, that's good feedback.
I think we should bring these home.
You think we should bring them home?
Yeah,
All
because
right.
we could probably battle with them.
All right, you want to say bye?
Bye.
Thumbs up. So there we have it. I have made the ultimate 3D Pokemon card process, which I can put into effect as a whole deck and play with it. But that's no small commitment. This has been a full day to produce three cards. To do a whole deck, which is 60 cards,
To the
I'm gonna have to buy
Scientology building
at least
for
5 of the same deck, which means I'll have 300 Pokemon cards.
Fuck, I wanna see that Loudred.
In this system to end up with a full deck.
Loudred.
So it's going to cost thousands of
IR
dollars to
card.
make 60 Pokemon cards, but you know what? I'll do it if you like this video and you subscribe if you haven't.
Loudred
I have fun
IR
with
card.
creativity on this channel and fairly
3D.
regularly fun with Pokemon.
There's a very cool art where you see this guy, you see this card or whatever. It might even just be a 3D figurine actually, but it basically this card, and you can like kind of see him, like he stands like this shouting, and you can see the card like breaking apart. It's a really cool Loudred Pokemon Loudred figure maybe. Or maybe it's this one. I really don't remember. I remembered coming across Yasa's channel about a decade ago, and it was called. No comment, slap name. We will not accept flowy info. Okay, chat. I'm gonna take a break now, though. I'm gonna go to the gym. Maybe stream later, maybe not. I'm not sure. We will see. Yeah. Anyways, bye bye, chat.